This last weekend, the San Francisco 49ers played against the Denver Broncos, and Brock Purdy made his first appearance since his UCL injury versus the Philadelphia Eagles in the postseason last year. Purdy played one series, finishing the game 4 of 5 for 64 passing yards and 8 yards on the ground, and was since cemented in as the starter in San Francisco. It was a good, quick showing to reacclimate him to live game action before the regular season, and I wanted to get into what I saw from him in this game, so let's get right into it. On this first play, we're going to be running play action and getting this ball to this under crossing route by Deebo Samuel. The play action is trying to get the defense to flow to the offense's right, and we're going to be having all of our routes develop to the left side of the field where the defenders just left. The ball is going to be going to Deebo Samuel here, coming off the left side of the line of scrimmage and setting up for yards after the catch, and Deebo does an excellent job of doing just that. This was a nicely designed, quick, and easy look to get Purdy involved, getting the ball out of his hands early and to his weapons in space to let them do the rest. On the next play, we're going to be seeing Purdy's only incompletion of the day. He wants to hit Ayuk here on the slant. He even pump fakes it once, but with a defender underneath and in Ayuk's path of travel, he decided it's better to just keep it and roll right. He's then going to just get this ball out in Deebo Samuel's direction and send it out of bounds and move on to the next play. This is a good, smart play here by Purdy, not to put the ball in harm's way and make a bad play potentially worse. On the next play, we're again going to be getting this ball into the hands of our playmakers to do what they do. I want to highlight from here Purdy's footwork. There's no wasted motion in getting the ball out. It's one step back, align ourselves to our target, and get the ball out. This quick footwork saves valuable time on these screens and buys the receiver more time to get their eyes upfield to determine where their optimal path of travel is. Nice play by Purdy here again. It's the simple things that he does that makes him such a fit for this offense. The next play by Brock Purdy is the most impressive throw that I saw from him in this game. Again, we're getting into this from play action off of outside zone, and we're going to be targeting the over by the wide receiver. We actually have the flat and the over open, but the over is the more difficult throw, and he's going to be making this with touch to complete it. Purdy is going to give the fake and roll to the left. He's going to have both the under flat and the intermediate over as options here. The over route is centered between 3 Broncos defenders, and Purdy's going to test the coverage. He stops mid-rollout, sets his feet, and puts this ball right on the receiver's face mask, perfectly layered under the safety but over the linebacker's head for the first down. This was a beautifully placed ball with excellent touch. It's plays like this that set him apart from the other quarterbacks in the quarterback room here in San Francisco, and this is why Brock Purdy will be the starter in San Francisco if he's healthy. The next play is Purdy's final pass attempt of the day. He's going to once again do that quick one-step drop, set, and fire this ball into Brandon Ayuk on this slant to set the offense up inside the 5-yard line. This isn't the most spectacular play, but it's the kind of quarterbacking San Francisco's offense needs. A quick, decisive, and accurate passer who stays within the confines of the offense and wins by getting the ball out to their weapons in space. The next play is going to result in a sack, but I want to show you that while Purdy is taking the sack, and he isn't the best runner at the position, he's very slippery in close quarters due to his twitchy, short area movements. Watch as he's able to make this sudden movement to make this first defender miss before running into the second and taking the sack here. These sudden movements to evade rushers in short areas is not something new. He did this last year as well, and he was very impressive with it before he went out with that elbow injury. On this final play, we actually see Purdy using his legs as a rusher. He's going to get to the back of his drop. He's not going to have a clear target, so he steps up, he sees open grass, and takes off to the left. As I said, he's not the most gifted athlete in the world, but he's a sneaky good enough athlete to make plays in space to pick up a couple extra yards when it matters, or to adjust his body to protect himself from big hits from linebackers and safeties in space. Overall, I can say this was a small sample size, but Purdy played well, and he shows that he looks like the same player that he was last year before the injury. If Purdy can continue to develop, grow, and operate this Kyle Shanahan-led offense efficiently, this 49ers team has a chance to make some noise in the NFC playoffs. I hope to see a full season from Purdy, and if he does this, I think that a stat line of about 3,700 yards, 25 touchdowns, and about 9 interceptions is something that would be fair to expect out of him this season. But you tell me what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching. I know this was a shorter video. I hope you liked it. If you liked the video and want to see more content like this, consider hitting that like button, subscribing, and hitting the bell to get notifications when we make more posts just like this. But that's all for this one. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.